Side money with AI automation for noobs. You want to collect more assets? I mean, that's what the top 1% teaches us to do. They get equity in businesses, but in your portfolio, you're going to look for people that are interested in starting a business, interested in creating some collaborations, and all those ideas. They need really detailed market research. They have to understand that there is a market for their product, or else it's not going to work. And it's not going to work because nobody wants it, right? We've all had these ideas and we've all created these things and try to push it to the market, and then it goes nowhere. But I'm going to teach you really quick that you can get really detailed market research with AI, and you can use Perplexity. Now, Perplexity is an answer engine, and it gives you actual citations, what the market actually wants, and it provides a deep-minded research. And what that means to you is, and it's gonna validate that idea. And with startups, they don't have a ton of money. They don't have a lot of cash to give you, but they have equity. And that's where you can use Perplexity to gain some assets. So when you find these people that have these ideas and they want to move forward, your job is to build AI automations to actually give them market research that is very detailed. Perplexity gives you so much information, it's almost impossible not to have success. So how do you find those people? I'm going to give you 3 easy steps on how to get started with Perplexity. The first thing is go ahead and go to Perplexity and go ahead and sign up, create an account. It's free to create an account, and then you are going to just use it. Search different things. Maybe it's just online marketers, vibe marketing, dentistry, roofing. And in step number 2, you're going to start a community. You can start it on school, you can start it on Facebook, you can join groups that are already there. And what you're looking for is people that are generating ideas, people that are building a side income. These groups are going to house your potential customers. Either you create the group and flood people to it, or you find a group that already exists. And step number 3 is just being super cool in those groups. The first thing you're going to do is just chat in the comments. You're going to make sure your presence is known. Take a week of just chatting. And then when you connect with people, and then when you connect with specific people, then you're going to go to a DM status where you're just connecting with those folks. Build the bond, build the relationship just like you would do with any one of your other friends. Now, when you do that, then that's where you start to promote that you're a market research expert and you can provide them with some tools in order to take their product to market. You can ask it to figure out the content that's best for that community. You can figure out where to launch the community specifically. You can figure out the time and the season of the year that's best to launch that product or service. It's going to give you so much detailed information. And then you have a deliverable for them. You have an asset to give them. But they're not going to want to pay you. But you can't work for free. So get equity in return. 10% of their business, 20% of their business, 30% of their business, whatever you feel is best. Be a partner, early adopter, collect assets, and build your portfolio. Now here's a bonus tip. You can automate the whole thing. If you use the foundation of N8N, you can create a workflow that all they do is they go in, they fill out a form, it hits a trigger, and it does the whole thing for you. And that way you could set it up one time and you can just focus on building relationships and putting people into your system. Now, if that seems a little bit confusing to you, you don't know how to build those automations, well, guess what I do? Send me a message on Telegram. I'll build it for you. It's time to get started. I'll see you there. Cheers.